So now it is that your girl's recording. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into this next damn reaction, shall we? Now, offending everybody, shout outs to you. How to fix America. I am curious to see what it is Mr. Offending everyone has to say about with how to fix America as a whole within itself. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into this next video. Y'all, let's do it.
Quit it! Quit it! America has some major problems right now, so here are 10 ways to fix America. Number 1, ban ugly babies. Every guy's nightmare is
I was thinking something like helping out with like the homeless rate, you know what I'm saying? Bringing down these gas prices, these grocery prices. But we're just going off to just getting rid of all the Benjamin Buttons, huh? That, wow. Wowzers.
hearing, I'm pregnant. And the only thing worse is being preggers with tism face. What is that, a demon? Get your hellspawn away from me, Becky. It's loud, stupid, and hurts to look at. So why would I want to hold it? I want to spike it, possibly paley it to a ceiling fan, but hold? Oh, look, everyone deserves a second chance, and we should give mothers a second chance not to bake a potato. So how do we solve it? Well, we all love dogs, right? And we all know there's a lot of hungry dogs out there. Okay, I think some of you see where I'm going with this. Now, before you call child services, or PETA, hear me out. This isn't about cruelty, okay? It's about sustainability. Think of it like recycling with a more immediate impact on our happiness. We can call it cradle to the kennel. No more forgetting your stroller outside Chris's house. Just take little Billy down to the shelter and Kobe him in the nearest deep fryer. That free throw might make you sad, but that trophy will make you forget. So let's start turning little nightmares into happy meals. Number 2, paying for kitty. Men are monsters. We all have this built-in rage meter that spikes with every sus joke. Porking helps relax us. No guy's ever gotten a blowy and is like, maybe we should nuke Iran. Besides, what really is prostitution? Corn is legal. Why? Because you have a camera and make him sign a best be on a pill contract? Gold digging is legal. Al Pacino recently became a father at age 83 with his girlfriend who's 29. That's a 54-year age gap. Now sure, maybe she gets turned on by playing jump rope with his old man balls, or maybe she's looking for a little financial security. Either way, they're both consenting adults who deserve to trade jet skis for blowies. Number 3, homeless guinea pig. We have a massive homeless problem right now, and this crisis could be solved if they just had a job. But unless it's given handies for meth, what job can a homeless person do?
Yo, nah, that's it. Wow. This is what we're doing? All right, give yourself a minute. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Simple. Human guinea pig. Right now, we test drugs on mice who share about 97.5% of our DNA, but that 2.5% could be a herpes side effect. That's why homeless people should test drugs before us normies take them. I'm not saying we force them, I'm saying we encourage. Go up to one and be like, hey, so I have this pill that may or may not give you heart palpitations, but I also have $120. That way regular people get safe drugs and the homeless get my cruelty. Number 4, we need
the last thing it is you want to be doing with somebody who's homeless, and probably that is, I won't say all homeless people are on drugs, but it's the percentage is there. The last thing you want to be doing is giving them more candy, bro. Like, what we doing?
Need to exterminate deer. And this one's personal, because a deer killed my mom. I mean, technically she OD'd, but I like to think deer were on her mind at the time. Point is, deer
What?
cause 60 to 70,000 auto accidents a year. And yes, that number has to be inflated, because if you hit someone with your car, the first thing you're blaming it on is the deer. For the last time, it wasn't Billy, it was Bambi! Oh, but deer are so cute. Yeah, want to push them downstairs.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what it is about with deer. We need to, if anything, I don't know if it is that we're able to do this, but we may need to go ahead and see what their mental state is like. Because there's no reason to why a deer could just be minding its business, and then all of a sudden it's just like, hey, listen, wouldn't it be kind of cool if I just end it all right here? Like, I'm gonna jump in front of this car. I've lived my life. It's time to go back up to my maker. It's like a gag. Like, what? How did you correlate that? How did you go from just like you just trying to go ahead and live your little deer Bambi life, and now all of a sudden it just completely cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort, and just jump in front of a moving vehicle. Like, I don't understand this. Oh, it's good, Hands. How are you? They probably don't want to deal with their prey. But I mean, but like, come on, bro. You are a deer. It's either you prey or be preyed on at this point. So and I guess you and may I add it is with deer. I'm glad it is. I never had deer go through like a windshield for my car, but I did had a deer that jumped on top of my damn car trying to cross the damn street. Insurances is not shit. I'm going to say this right now. Auto insurance is not shit. Because why do I have to pay $500 of a deductible over something it is that wasn't even my fault? I can't even invoice this motherfucker for what it is that they did to my car. So if I can't invoice these deer for what it is that they just did to my vehicle, my safety at this rate, then you know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you go ahead and just jump into my stuff as if like I ain't paying bills, bro. Come on.
Legs just flailing everywhere as I'm licking my lips, knowing that meat is about to be tender. Now, some of you may not be on board with exterminating them, but what about relocate? Like, we could take all the ones from the wild and put them in a place where they wouldn't get distracted. Like some sort of concentration camp. That way the roads stay safe and deer get what's coming to them. Number 5, public humiliation. We need to bring back public ridicule, and I got the perfect solution. This is a pillory. Back in the day, whenever someone was a huge we throw them in this nifty little device. Imagine walking down the street and seeing Kanye stuck in one of these. Be like, hey, Yeezy, I guess your high fives for Hitler comments had consequences after all. Hey, be a doll and take a picture of my Jewish cousin. Everyone say karma, karma, karma. Number 6, drugs? Why are some drugs illegal? Seriously, because some are bad for you? So are cheeseburgers. Yet I don't see any fatties getting tackled at McDonald's. And heart disease is the #1 killer in America. So if we're going purely off deaths, then Big Macs are worse than heroin. And some illegal drugs have health benefits. Psilocybin can help with depression, THC can help reduce PTSD triggers, and fentanyl can help anyone under 5'7" finally be happy. So
nah, you're sick. Nah, please don't take damn fentanyl. Isn't fentanyl like that horse tranquilizer? I think it's that. Like that shit is dangerous. But the one thing I will say about with certain drugs that I really do not understand is how is it that we're saying that drugs is bad, but then it is you have people that are addicted to sugar. Or you got people it is that like go to McDonald's and stuff like that and just go ahead and get like a little Big Mac with a large fry and a soda and everything like that. We've had these conversations before, like not with like recording purposes, but we've had this like on stream talking about the levels of what chemically what sugar can do to like the same type of brainwave that what like drugs do, which is crazy. It's crazy to me to think it is that like all the stuff is legal. And of course, the FDA goes ahead and approves all these different things it is that children can fucking eat and drink and whatnot. And those things are highly concentrated within like chemical type of sugars and all different types of things. We ain't got no business putting in our body in the first place. So it's ironic. And drugs can be found in medicines too in order for us to function closely to normal. Me and my dad had this conversation literally yesterday. The worst thing it is that you ever want to do is go to a doctor and be like, oh yeah, I'm depressed. And I'm not disparaging anybody it is who are depressed because I know it is how serious depression is. I go through seasonal depression. But chemically, what those antidepressants do to the body, I don't necessarily agree with. I don't necessarily agree with taking some drugs, even if it is the doctors telling you it, if it doesn't make you feel good. Because everybody it is that I haven't been on antidepressants, but everybody it is who has told me antidepressants don't make you happy and antidepressants don't make you sad. It just gives you this like lethargic type of feel and side effect. And it's like, well, how does that supposed to help? Like, how is it supposed to help? Now, this may differ for other people because somebody may be like, hey, I've taken that before and it helped me out, this, and this. You know what I mean? So everybody's different when it comes down to with dealing with these things. But this is just be careful with this stuff, How
about we just legalize it all, let natural selection do the rest? Because in my...
You said, wait, Coca-Cola actually had Coke in it? Yeah.
America, everyone deserves a quarter pounder and a quarter ounce. Number 7, sell me your parts. No matter how poor you are, everyone's sitting on a pile of cash. Do you have any idea how much your organs are worth? You could trade bone marrow for a new Camaro, a ball to a trip to Nepal, a kidney for a wedding at Disney, or literally an eye for an iPhone. I mean, you can already sign up to be an organ donor. Why is it illegal to turn to a side hustle? And both sides of the aisle should be together on this one. Conservatives don't want the government to tell them what to do, and liberals are poor. It's a win-win for everyone. Also, side note, if you're an organ donor and decide to wrestle a bear. Is that a suicide attempt or a charity event? Because I'm pretty sure there'd be some sick kids in the front row rooting for the bear. Number 8, trans people need to relax. Most people don't give a shit what you do with your body. If you want to chop off your eggplant and change your name from Steve to Stacey, go ahead. You should be able to do whatever you want with your body, and I should be able to call you whatever name I want. It's America. If I
You had me in the first half. You had me in the first half. We are in such a well, but then again, this is offending everybody. We are in. This is why I always say it is of like, hey, you need to be mindful of asking about with pronouns and of certain things and whatnot because you don't want to come off as offensive and damn near cancelable for misgendering or mistitling people and whatnot. Exactly. You should be able to do what it is that you would like to do with your body. But if there are certain like, okay, I go by this, and this now, or they, them, or she, her, he, him, then that's what it is that you know what I'm saying, that you have to follow by those. Now, of course, some people will like to strong arm these things, but we are now becoming in the level of acceptance of everybody, all walks of life and everything like that, more than we were beforehand. So I make sure it is that I do, and for all my people it is who do have a they them pronoun, I make sure it is that like the people around me is also taking note into that too, because I don't like listen. As with the name Ariel, I hate the fact that it is when people would call me Ariel or Oriel, unless it is like your West Indian, the Oriel that's not necessarily my name. But or Ariel, like, oh, you like the Little Mermaid. No, it's Ariel. That's my name. Imagine that as a pronoun. Imagine me like, hey, I told you what my pronouns are. I look at it like that because at this rate, if I told you and you still doing it wrong, I'm gonna take that as a level of disrespect. So in that case, I can understand that. My pronouns is Anna May. Okay.
I want to call you Mr. Poopy Face, and that's my right. No one can tell me I can't call them Mr. or Mrs. Poopy Face. Well, maybe except black people. The point is, if someone calls you the wrong name or pronoun, then that's their right. The same way as your biological decisions are your right. You see? That's equality right there. But some, not all, but some trans people will try to bully and cancel others that don't believe in their ideology. Like trans people should be allowed in all sports. Really? No exceptions? You can identify as whatever you want and compete for money or scholarships? What if Conor McGregor identifies as paraplegic and starts beating the downs out of someone in the Special Olympics? Is that okay? How does Billy supposed to tap out when he can't move his hand? Hey, don't tell me Conor's not paralyzed. He's got CTE. He's basically a Pop-Tart. Look, all I'm saying is we gotta have some sort of middle ground. You can't just identify as whatever you want and compete against people with a clear disadvantage. So trans people, you need to relax. Because your life is gonna have a bunch of challenges I will never face. I'm a white male. Every time I get pulled over, I get treated fairly, and I compete while standing up. What more could a person want? So try your best not to let other people's ignorance upset you. Because the only way you can beat hate is with love. Your dirty, dirty love. Number 9, loud children. If a child is screaming in public and their parent is ignoring them, then you should be allowed to that child. No one gets slapped in the face and doesn't immediately change their behavior. It's like a wake-up call in life. And just because you didn't pull out 7 years ago doesn't mean everyone in Target should suffer. Sure, no means no, but definitely means no. So if babies be crying, my hands be a-flying. Number 10.
Yo, that's... that is an insane slogan. Nah, you're sick, bro. The babies be crying, but my hands be flying. That is insane. Oh my God, bro.
Why are we giving spaghetti legs over here special treatment? He doesn't need a seat at the movie theater. He brought his own. Disabled people are constantly...
Oh my God. 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 Okay, all right, get it together. Get it together. Get it together. I almost screamed something stupid. Why would he say that? He said, why do they need a seat? They brought their own. Wow. Well, wow.
Your special treatment? He doesn't need a seat at the movie theater. He brought his own. Disabled people are constantly being given a free ride. They get government handouts, discount on lap dances, and prime parking. When's the last time you saw stilts at a rock climbing gym? You think it's gonna go back to the scene of the accident? And grocery stores are the worst. I gotta park half a mile away because Jimmy failed at skiing. I'm tired of giving handouts to people who can't catch us! And I don't want to hear how tough your life is. My dad used to beat me every time the microwave went off. Now I have a panic attack every time I smell smell a Hot Pocket. Where's my disability check? You think I could work at Papa John's without having a flashback? Have mercy, Papa. I get that your life is tough, but we've all had a tough life, okay? So stop making tier lists of who had the most trauma. The only thing...
And listen, bro, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, for somebody that's got lupus and whatnot, a technical autoimmune disease, I classify it classifies as a disability, but I don't like to say that it is that I have a disability, because then people be like, oh my God, do you need help with this? It's just like, hey, listen, just because it is I have an autoimmune disease don't mean it is you gotta sit there and look at me as if like I can't fucking do life and stuff like that, you know? But you know, I never really asked the question on if I'm able to get like one of those little blue parking stickers. Do you know how many people tried to like, you know, I'm sure there's family members that low tried to be like, hey, listen, if you got the handicap sticker, what you like, you know, how much you trying to sell them for? You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and get one of those. That is not far off. I've heard quite a few people trying to get a damn disability sticker or one of those little handicap things to put onto your car and stuff like that. But come on, gang.
thing you should care about is how to monetize your crippled body. And there are plenty of options. Cooking shows, hammer time, jumping over the school pool. Sure, they all sound dangerous, but remember, you can't get paralyzed twice. And gaining attention will only help you with the ladies. Take a look at the fish Gimpy caught. Sure, she's not a 10, but that's a fixable face. And he trapped this bass all while never wiping his ass? He said, why be disabled and mope when I could be feeling her throat? Bonus category, women should be allowed to be topless. Tits make people happy. It's a fact. No one sees a pair of fun bags and isn't instantly in a better mood. So why are women forced to hide them? Because men sexualize them? Well, so do women. You're telling me there wasn't water flowing when Steve Rogers came out of that pod? And to me, there's no such thing as bad tits. You can have an old, wrinkled pair of flapjacks, and I'd still like to see those pendulums swing.
You know what? You know you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
So those are 10 ways to fix America. If I missed any, please let me know down in the comments. And just remember, vegans love vegetables. If you're blind, you don't need a dog to avoid traffic. You need to walk towards traffic. Why are we giving Meals on Wheels a head start when he comes with a built-in shopping cart? Deer are part of the ecosystem. Of what? Killing families after soccer practice? Every flight of stairs is like a boss, preventing you from getting to the next level. Why are we giving them housing? All they need is a used pair of Crocs and a Roman Reigns action figure. Stop being disabled and sad and start being rich and bad. Why do they get all the perks while I'm doing the legwork? Oh, but deer are so cute. Yeah, when I push them downstairs, or as it's called in Texas, she slipped. Imagine if you could beat the chromosome out of someone, you know?
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No. You know what you want to do? Oh, you want to push that subscribe button. Oh.
Okay, bro. You know what? You know what, bro? And now I've reacted to quite a few of offending everybody's videos, but this by far gotta be like the one that's just like, nigga, what? Like, what? If I could do that, I'm turning Ari and Simba into... Okay, bro. But alright, offending everybody. Well, you is definitely gonna be offending people with this one, gang. Shout outs to you. Thank you so much for the video. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. Shout outs to you at home. I will catch y'all in the next video.